see that the whole world is based in pain. It's what you feel, what you live. The experience is usually painful. And this is the difference with the new world, where the experience is not based in pain. You live from your soul. There is joy, there is harmony. Everything flows. There is a constant sense of happiness. And today, having a look back at my life, I have seen that I've always been looking for that other way of living, that I knew it existed. I knew it existed, a new type of relationship, not based in pain, where things flow, where I can be me, where I can be one with the other person. Also, at work, I knew there was another way of working, a way that has nothing to do with a 9 to 5. Slavery without seeing the sunshine all day, working to earn money just to pay your bills. And at the end of the month, what do you do with so much money if you have got no time to do the things you enjoy doing? I knew there was another way of living without that added stress. And I used to look for it. I yearned it. And now I'm there. I look behind and I realize that constant seeking took me to seeking inside. That yearning was inside of me, and I had to become that I was looking for, that I was yearning. I transformed in the person that has a relationship that flows, and in the person that doesn't need to be a slave to live. And when I finally became that person that I was searching for, then the door to the new world opened up in front of me. But it was an internal work that I had to do. In the same way, the new world is already inside of you, and you have to become that you're searching for, that you are yearning. You are already that you are seeking, and that your heart yearns. Simply, you have to do that work, that internal work of removing all that is not you, of letting go of those things you don't want, and focus your attention and your intention in that thing that you yearn. The yearning of the heart is a sign to become that you yearn for. There was a time when I wanted to have it all, and people used to say to me, you can't have it all. You always have to sacrifice something in your life. You can't have it all. Complete happiness does not exist. But inside of me, I knew that wasn't true. But people give you those beliefs that you have to realize that they are there, and you have to remove them. And you have to follow that yearning of your heart that says to you, yes, it's possible. Then later on in life, my teacher used to speak about heaven on earth, and that new reality that it's heaven on earth. There you find that person that brings up the best of you. This person does not mirror everything that is bad, but when they reflect something that you have to change or transform, they do it in a gentle manner, in a healing way. This person mirrors your divinity. Then it's a fluid relationship. It's a divine relationship. I didn't understand it very well at the time, but that was a better model, similar to that my heart was yearning. Now I do understand it. That concept of heaven on earth is a change in consciousness. Where you let go of all the pain and become that your heart yearns for. And then the open to the new world opens up in front of you, to that reality that you have created from that yearning. From then, you become conscious, you become aware, and you continue creating all that you have found, all that you already have. It's like going from one world to the next, where there is complete happiness. And it is possible, and you don't have to go anywhere else. It is here. Generally, you hope that the world change so that you can be more comfortable in it. But that world is already here. All you have to do is become it. That possibility, that frequency is already there. You only have to synchronize with that. You only have to sync with it. Don't wait for her to look for you. And the heart knows it. I don't know if everyone has that yearning, but I know many people who have been searching for that all their lives. You have to be brave enough to follow that calling of your heart and to keep looking for it. Continue transforming your pain into light until all the pain has gone, and all that remains is the light in which you have been transforming all that pain. That's why I would have never stayed with a salary, mortgage, or anything that gave me pain, stress, or any type of resistance or unhappiness. Be in a relationship, a way of living. Slavery that doesn't allow you to be you. I used to move on a lot. Nothing lasted because if anything started to cause me suffering, I didn't want it anymore. That was the sign to go somewhere else, to begin something new. And I always used to find something new. It used to be better than the previous thing, but it wasn't what my heart was yearning. But that new thing made me change something within me, because I knew it wasn't the destiny. There were more layers that I had to keep peeling off. I understood I was creating that uncomfort feeling, that resistance. And I used to say to myself, I'm creating this, so I have to change inside so that the outside gets better. Today I see that it has always been an internal change. I've always been learning new things, seeking, experimenting, meeting teachers, reading books. Till the moment arrived when I became that I was seeking, and what I was seeking appeared in front of me. And these things I'm saying, and these things we're saying, like something taken from a book. I have actually read things like this, but it's not like that. We share this message because this is what we are experiencing right now. This is my experience today. My reality today is like this. I have become that I was searching for, and the person I was yearning appeared in front of me. inside of me as well, but also outside of me as my divine counterpart. The reality I was yearning, I am living in now. Inside of me, with my inner peace and joy, and outside of me, where I manifest the same feelings. The best thing is that this is not the end. This is not a happiness ever after. But it means that from this happy union at individual level and at the relationship level, a new door is open. And we see there is a mission, a purpose of life. And you see a double sense for this meeting. The happiness and a beautiful mission to do together. The yearning now is to want to share this that we have found, all that we have become, with everybody. We don't have expectations because we know we don't have to have them, but it is here. It's a gift for the world, for those who have the same yearning. We want to show them the way as we have walked it. From a humble place, this is what we want to do with our project, Destiny New Earth. To share this happiness, this love, this synchronicity, this state of flow with other people so that they can see that it's possible to live in a different way that we have been taught to. Not rushing, not stressing, but centering in the being, from love, from peace. We don't do it either for any type of recognition. We don't want to say something that people like or dislike. Simply, we want to be as we are, and from our freedom, create our own music. And we are aware that music is not everybody's cup of tea. You can create some music, beautiful jazz music, and other people might like rock or other type of music. So you don't create music so that everybody likes it and to have success on the lists. And if something joins you, simply they will play a new instrument, adding to the music that is already playing and that they like. To be able to do it this way gives us a very beautiful sensation without expecting anything. It's like the flower that gives its scent or the bird that sings. If they share the scent or their songs, they don't expect anything. If somebody outside listens to that bird or smells that flower, that's the experience of that person. It's a gift that life gives to that person. The bird, the flower, they don't even know that person exists, that this person is having that experience. They simply are there as part of creation, doing what they do, being what they are. It's a privilege to be able to do this. I believe that it's the essence of the human being to yearn all this and to work maybe during many lifetimes to be able to experience to be God on earth. And when I say God, I mean to live from that state of love and happiness on this earth, in this plane, in this matrix, in this reality. You can call it as you like, but it's living from your soul without suffering, from happiness, flowing from presence in peace. Before things happened from a doing state of being. That's what we've been shown to do all life. Now is from a being state. The being has a non-visible resonance, very powerful one. To be that what you want. That's all you have to do. And that will flow to you. And we know there will be people that will say, I can't live like that because it's easy for you. Your circumstances allow that, but mine are different. It's not possible for me to live that way. Or there will be people that have a sense of security by living in that painful world, even if they are not well in it, because then they will have to break the mold, leave fears behind, possessions, a relationship, social conditioning. This is the work you have to do to be that you yearn. A relationship, for example, that you know is not for you, but maybe the person will change. Or maybe if I change, the person will change. But if that person is for you, and the person is in the symphony of you, then maybe that person will change with you. But if the person is not, it won't change. And then the relationship has to end. And you will follow your path. And that person will stay where they are because they don't want to change. Or they fear change. And it's then when the relationship ends, if it's not transformed. Some friends go away, new friends come. And all that can cause a great deal of pain. Unless you choose to see it from the perspective that you are looking something that the other person is not, then you take a different route. Those people that leave you will always be in your heart, but each one will follow their own way. And new people will appear, or maybe you will stay alone for a while. It depends on when you are in your life. And not everyone wants to do this because it's fearful to be alone, to break up a relationship where there is love, to quit a job that gives you that false sense of security. To leave everything behind requires a great deal of courage, a great deal of spiritual strength, and not everyone is there. Not everyone has that deep, strong calling from the soul. For me personally, that deep calling from my soul was always much stronger than anything that I could have in any moment. And I learned through life to follow the calling of my soul without hesitation. It's not also about breaking up with everything, it's to leave behind that part of you that you see it's not working out. Go through different stages and we have to walk the path. To sum up and to end, when you become that your heart is yearning, the door to this new world open up in front of you.